Nice to take a couple of days off. Oh, new displays. Nice. Alright. Oh, let's... so, just because we can. Alright, let's see. We need to offload a whole lot of stuff. Pick up some food and drink. There we go. Let's go ahead and drop you and you off. 7 days left. Oh, we do have a little bit. Okay. That makes it easy. Alright. And still, yeah, okay. I need to go up and pull those out. The hell? What? Son of a... Well, it looks like he got the lab up and running. Some kind of testing system here. Looks like it's... Huh? Okay, so one side's sending, the other side's receiving. Running through the scanner. Man, he has been busy. Alright. Wondering how long it's going to take for everything to be finished, but it looks like he may actually have the ability to create thrusters now. Alright. Well, that's cool. Alrighty then. Okay, so our vehicle is once again inexplicably wedged into the hallway. Let's turn on the light so we can actually see here. I'm wondering if the vehicle is just gravimetrically isolated from the rest of the planet. So as the planet's rotating, it slowly is falling out of position. I don't know. I mean, we can come up with all sorts of reasons for it. Oh well. Anyway, I am going to take the slightly shorter, well, longer but somewhat easier path out. See if I can not burn myself to a crisp. I had to come over here anyway, so. Alright, food resequencer. I am going to take... Let's grab 5 of those. Alright. Got plenty of water. Let's go... Grab that just because we can. We got a bit of food. We've got... Alright, so let us Actually, you know what we can do? Because we have it blocked out. There we go. So we want water. We want, oh crud. Water, enclosed, food sequencer, and soil tray, I think. Good. Let's get that back on our menu. We can put that away for right now. Okay, at some point I need to actually come through and like normalize all of this paint. Okay, you're connected, yes? Yeah, okay, so you are connected. Interesting. Alright. I do like the fact that we have a small runabout to get out there and go grab stuff. But I may break this down. I actually may make this bigger, believe it or not. I'm thinking about making this be something that's a little bit more usable long term, because I don't think beds are small block, yeah. So what I'm thinking is that we build some, basically take that. This would be the effectively back half of the vehicle. We extend it out a bit. The reason I didn't do that originally was because we didn't, basically these things can't take a shot at all. Not that the large grid vehicles take much of a better shot, but is what it is. Alright. So let's head this way. What we're going to do is, now that we have, oh, hello, all of that, we can, oh, come on. Alright, so, alright, so we want the crop grower. Yeah, that should work. Okay. So what we'll do, let's go ahead and grab some parts here. We'll get the basic things in place, and then we can deal with everything else. So you'll go there. We're going to have water recycler. And okay, so I think hydroponics, right? So let's do so let's do water recycler, and hydroponics on that side, and we'll do the food resequencer, and I mean, I guess we could actually do an open hydroponics. on the other side. That would be kind of cool. Oh, well, the enclosed one's actually more efficient, huh? Materials, water, plants, nutrients to produce raw vegetables. Right, so, is there anything else? Water recycler, soil tray. And then that's only on small grids, which is fine. Okay. What's the first one that we have? Water recycler. You're first. And then enclosed hydroponics. Alright, so now we get this thing loaded up. It'll be nice to actually have food production on board the ship. And what I'm thinking is once we get enough, once we have enough material together to build a couple of thrusters, we may end up cutting this ship from like here off and building something with thrusters on it. So basically taking something like this section and adding it to the back of that thing. But for now, we have to get those thrusters working, which I'm not sure we're going to be able to do in the near future. I'll have to talk to Jordan because he's got the scanners working, so it may actually be done. I don't know. What's the next one after this? This one is soil tray. And you. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab some more stuff. Well, basically keep pulling stuff out until we run out of material. Because I honestly don't know what's left in there, and I just can't be bothered to look at this point. Not gonna lie. Alright. Alright. That's running. Okay, so basically tubes and glass, tubes and glass, tubes. All right. That is still just, that's a crazy amount of stuff going on in there. Alright, so put everything into production and give it a couple of minutes. Alright, let's see if we can figure out what he's got going on over here. Okay, so... well, you look much more energetic than you were earlier. Definitely got something going on screen-wise over there. I don't know if it's advisable to walk into that. I think I'm just going to stay on this side. So he's got a piston up there. I guess that was to bring it down the latch on and pick it up. I'm not taking any damage from it over here, okay. So it's an interesting setup. It's got a detector. I'm assuming he modified the ore detector. Probably looking at the components. Be like a type of spectral analysis, maybe. And you look like you have calmed down, so... Alright. Yeah, you look okay. Stone, huh? Where that was from. I mean, I guess we could have actually taken the old ship, that old flyer apart, but I don't want to run the risk of damaging something in the case we need to pull more thrusters off. That would be bad. That hunchback is a bit closer than I would prefer. So you're wadded up, you're wadded up. Everything looks like it's working. Okay, so if we look at the food, you've got nothing going on. Awesome, okay. And you obviously don't have... Okay, so are you pulling anything? You apparently did pull something. Okay. Which is fine. We actually don't want that. Food. It can produce stuff. Hunchback is getting really close. Alright, you know what? Actually, do I have... I don't think I ever set up... Let's grab a couple spotlights here. We can get this off our bar. Because I think I want it... There you go. Yeah, see, I never put spotlights back here.
Energy low.
And I need... Yeah, I think we're gonna need some spotlights. I know, I want to fly through that. It's like, I keep forgetting there's a big window on it. Alright, so what we're going to do is go drop these. Ah! That wasn't pleasant. Oh, alright. Mental note, let's not do that again. Okay. But at least you know. Let's try that again, shall we? Hopefully this time without killing ourselves. What I want to do is get this thing flipped around. Because if we can get it reversed, that would be good. Okay, if we get it spun around, then it makes it easier getting out of here in the future, but okay. But with some of the updates that I want to do to this thing, having it out and back. Let's see here. Okay, that was from when the ship was docked. Come on. Alright. I really do just need to come through and clean up this entire thing. This is the problem of having a small nanobots that actually regulate everything for you. Safety protocols. Ugh. Should allow us to set some kind of just standard thing that says, you know what, I know that safety protocols are you don't do certain things, but hey, guess what? This is not a usual situation. So usual protocols should not apply. A little bit more of this. That should be good. Okay, let's try that. And come on. You can do it. Yeah, we can see this is going to be, yep. Okay, so if I pull forward slightly, so if I pull forward to the left, straighten it out, I should be able to back up. Alright, let's see if that'll let me do it. I may have gotten myself wedged in where it's not going to let me do it. Come on. Alright, so I guess what we're going to have to do then, turn parking brake on. That means we're basically going to have to, well, mine out this entire section enough to get us off the wall here. Telling you, you need to be able to override the safety bots. It's probably part of the same AI system that's used for autopilot for collision detection. And that thing is hilarious. You ever want to entertain yourself? Turn on the AI. And give it a flight path and tell it to avoid collisions. It goes a little insane. You know, to be fair, just like the rest of us. Keep us in isolation long enough and insanity ensues. Come on. There we go. And I do think that it's just the anti-collision AI on the vehicle. Man, I would really like to be able to get into the point where, you know, they would unlock enough of the AI controls that oh, hello. All right, so what are we stuck on now? Swear. When it works great. When it doesn't, you can't get anything done. Right. Alright, so and see, basically I'm just trying to get enough room to be able to maneuver these wheels so I can get and see it like jams at the most inopportune times. Okay, so the camera is actually on the center line. So as long as we keep the camera mostly centered, everything else should be okay. And that's why it was actually, I built it the way that I did. So that way we can do little micro corrections here. And hey, look at that. See if we can slow this thing down enough. All right. Okay. So if we go this way now. And so this one is actually the left front wheel. Alright, so that should get us pretty close. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Went wrong way. Need to go backwards. Come on. Oh, okay. And as long as we're doing, you know, like 15, 16 kilometers an hour, or meters a second, we should be okay. Right. Okay, so the catch is going to be keeping this thing as centered as possible when we get to the to these ramps here. I'm not gonna lie, it's terrifying. All right. Yeah, because every time it does that, I think that it's going to fall off. Alright. And that's looking pretty good, actually. Let's start slowing this thing down here. And brakes are on. Okay, I think they got it. I should just turn my light off, and I'm kind of wanting to see how well we line this thing up. We lined that up pretty good, actually. They were off just a little bit, but hey, I'll take it. Okay, so let's go get the last of the parts. Should be done. Oh. Did I already pick the parts up? Alright. Tell you, man, this build planner giving me some weird things. There we go. And now that we're here, we can actually what spotlight is incomplete? Both of those are working. Both of those are working, so it's going to be one of these guys. Must have hit the ground when we were exiting or entering. Alright. Alright, so while we're waiting for that, we can actually hold that for on board, but we can go ahead and move you there, you there, you there. Okay. Wait for it. Oh, so you are... I think you're going to be the assembler? No. Then, which are you? You're going to be fabricator. Copper wire and glass. Okay, so we need ceramics. There we go. Okay. Let's not run into the tires again. While entertaining, at least for the first time. Not so much the second time. Right. I may actually take those off. I like having them there only because they provide a little bit more armor, but the problem is that I can't raise this up further because the light's behind it. Alright, anyway. So this is that. All right. You two are rover spotlights. Specifically. And I'm not going to worry about breaking down the designation on the other ones. All right. Yes. Awesome. Okay. And that is all of that. How am I almost out of hydrogen? Did I not pick up? Didn't pick up my bloody fuel tanks. Alright.
Fuel critical.
Yeah. Give me my fuel tanks back. Thank you. Come on, recharge. There we go. Okay, so we have all that done. We have this little beast that I'm thinking I may go ahead and repurpose. Let me take a walk through there really quick. You. Put you in there for now. Okay, so what I'm thinking is long term. I'm thinking maybe cut these off. Actually, I mean, if we're looking really long term, we're going to be keeping most of this. And we're going to have large thrusters, probably 3 or 4 on each side, to lift it. And then maybe a couple large thrusters on the back as a nacelle set. Could work. Alright, but until we're to that point. So this has a forward area. Might be able to put a ramp system in of some kind. Alright, so if we get all of this welded back up, there's no O2 generator. So this would be an atmospheric only vehicle. And we'd have to put a vent in someplace. In order to pull O2 in. Okay, so those are all welded up. So we really just need the doors. And these doors. And you know what I'm thinking? That instead of using this, take this out real quick. Instead of using those, how about if we use the offset door? And that gives us a little bit more space. I mean, which favor you? Because if we did that like so, I'm kind of curious now what this will look like. Now I have to know, because inquiring minds, right? Because see, the other thing is that if we did it this way, where it was on the face on the interior side, it gives us a little bit of a ledge out there. Get rid of that for a second. trying to figure out which way I like it. I like this for the same reasons I like that. Oop, that side. I like having a little bit more room on the side here so that you can actually walk around things. But I like this side because it actually restricts your path of travel. Okay. Well, we've seen what it looks like with that, so if we go with it on this direction, man, that's gonna be a hard choice. But I definitely want to rebuild this up a little bit. One of the things I'm looking at here is we've got, you know, what, 4 thrusters pushing, so we'd need 4 for reverse brake. And so maybe I mean, I guess we don't actually have to have 4. Because what we could do is we could take that out, and you have a thruster mounted here for reverse on both sides. And I'm kind of liking that line a little bit better. And that'll give us something that we'll be able to actually get around the planet on. At least until we have the materials to make that thing fly. Okay, so I need to catch up with the Dread and see if he has the output of that. Because if he's got the output of that, we can start using the thrusters. Maybe I'll get just like a test schematic from him and see if we can get it to work. Anyway, that gives us stuff to do. Get this thing fixed up. Fix all the holes in it. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a flying ship. Okay. Yeah, we actually can charge off of this. Alright. So if we can get this working, then maybe we can get hydrogen thrusters working. And once we have hydrogen thrusters, we can get off this bloody rock finally. Oh, that'll be nice. That'll be very nice.